This is the plaintiff, Regine Mills. She says she met the defendant in cosmetology class, and she ended up loaning her some money in November of last year. She also gave her a second loan in December because she was about to be evicted. She foolishly lent her money again for beauty supplies, and you guessed it, she hasn't received any of it back. So she's here suing for the $1,470.49 she's most definitely owed and expects to get. This is the defendant, Brandy Bockert. She says the plaintiff's an older lady no one really spoke to, but she befriended her because she seemed sweet. The woman began giving her gifts. First, it was a Christmas present of rent money. Then it was beauty supplies for her birthday. The plaintiff's out of her mind with this lawsuit because everything she gave her was a gift, and that's that. She's accused of ruining a beautiful friendship.
All parties, please raise your right hand. Be seated, come to order, please. Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Douglas. Regine Mills?
Regine Mills, Your Honor, yes.
You are suing Brandy Bockert for $1,470.49 that you say she owes you for various loans that you made to her since November and she has not repaid you for. Tell me what's going on.
That is correct. Your Honor, I did meet Brandy in our cosmetology class.
Okay, in a cosmetology class.
Yes.
Okay.
Which started October 31st,
Okay.
2013. And we got to know each other from class. I used to buy her lunch, and we studied together. And she divulged some information to me of some personal difficulties she was having. And at one point around Thanksgiving, she had indicated that she had no money, and there were 3 children involved. Pardon?
Her children?
She had 3 children that were either her boyfriends, but in her custody.
Okay, in her custody.
Yes. And that she needed some money. Could I help her? And I told her I would loan her some money. And initially I gave her $270 as a loan. Then she came back to me again, and she said she was being evicted. And sitting next to her with her crying, I felt so sorry for her. I agreed.
So she wouldn't get evicted.
Yes.
How much?
She showed me a paper, and she said she needed $1,054 or something. So I took her to the bank, and I knew the manager there, and the manager got the money for us, and I gave her the money. We were doing a skills workshop. She asked me if I would buy the rollabout for her.
The what?
The rollabout, it's a makeup case that rolls so that you can carry your materials to and from wherever you're doing your work.
Okay.
So I did lend her that money, and I bought the rollabout.
Had she been paying back any of the other monies you'd
No,
loaned her?
I gave her time. She said she was going to get a grant. A grant was
When
coming.
did you loan her the money for the rollabout?
The rollabout I purchased for her to return the money. I think it was the beginning of December.
Okay, when was she going to start paying you back all this stuff?
She said within 2 weeks she would stop paying me back, that the money for the rollabout and the other money, her father was going to give her money.
Okay, and how was she going to pay back the eviction money?
She was going to get her grant or...
Okay, and so how did that work out for you?
She hasn't paid me anything.
Okay, are you still sitting next to her in class?
No, she hasn't come back to class.
Okay, what's going on?
First and foremost, she never loaned me the $270. I don't know where that came from. I know she loaned another student $270, so she might have me confused with that person.
What other student did she loan $270?
Lisa, a lady named Lisa.
What's your response to what she just said there?
No, she's incorrect. That has nothing to do.
Did you loan Elisa some money, but that's separate from this?
Yes.
Okay, go on.
Okay. I never got $270 from her. The rollabout issue, we were in the media center. This is like the second week of class.
Wait, so back up. How do you two know each other from the class?
Cosmetology class.
And how did you become friends? Tell me about that.
She felt like everybody was against her. No one liked her in class, and she was a sweet lady, so I befriended her. And that's where our friendship started. And then we went to the media center with the rollabout. She was like, can can you help me look for this online? So I was like, sure, I'll help you find it on Amazon or whatever. And then she was like, would you like one? And I'm like, of course I would like one, but I don't have the money right now. And she was like, no, don't worry about it. I'll buy it for you. Don't worry about it. Just don't tell my husband, Calvin. I was like, okay, you don't have to do this, Regine. You really don't. She was like, no, I insist. I insist. That's what she always does. She pushes herself on you with gifts and stuff like that, even after I told her no and no numerous amount of times. And I never went to her with voluntary information about my home life. I don't have kids. I have 2 stepchildren, which she might have overheard me talking to my teacher about me getting evicted, but I never went to her and asked her for the money.
I'm sorry, but so the rollabout, yes, you let her buy you a rollabout. You're saying it's a gift. The money in November, you say no. Let's talk about the eviction money, which is the largest sum of money. It's over $1,000.
It was $800.
Okay, so tell me about that.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. So how close do you have to be to loan friends money? Would you lend a casual acquaintance money?
Yes.
You would?
Yeah. As long as I can trust them, then I know that they paid me back.
Okay, you know what that means, right? That's called the end of friendship. It really is. You guys related? I'm just looking at the t-shirts.
Boyfriend, girlfriend.
Boyfriend, girlfriend. Would you loan her money?
Yes.
Would you loan her $1,000?
Yes.
Would you loan her, how long have you been together?
A year.
$5,000. Say no.
No?
Going inside the courtroom.
She asked if I needed help, and I was like, God will come around for me. No, I don't need your help. So weeks went by, and she kept seeing that I was stressed, and then she was like, Brandy, just let me take you to the bank and let me loan you the money. And I was like, let me talk it over with my fiance and see how he feels about that. And she said she's a good Christian lady, in which we believe in God too. So he was like, babe, if that's really what you want to do, I'll pay her back, because she knew I
don't
didn't
understand
have
any of that, because I don't understand how her money's green whether she's a good Christian lady or not. And, and you're either taking a loan or a gift whether you believe in God or not. But, okay, go on.
Okay, so she loaned us the money, which she knew I didn't have a job. She knew my financial aid check didn't come in until May, which it still hasn't came in. So that's where the $800
I'm sorry,
came
is that a
from.
loan or a gift, the $800?
Well,
Because your first statement was that was a gift. Then it turns out that apparently you've learned she has a promissory note signed by you. Did you forget you signed a promissory note?
No, I did sign that I told.
So then why isn't that valid? I couldn't believe it. That was a gift.
Because
She even had her husband threaten my fiance about it. That was a gift.
There was text messages, like 300 text messages. Brandy,
She's
I just
out of her
wanna be your
mind with
friend.
this lawsuit. Everything she gave me was a gift. I never said I would pay her back. Yet there's a promissory note where
You're
you
right.
exactly said, let's see the promissory note, please. She was trying to buy my friendship because she didn't have any friends. I couldn't believe it when she asked me to pay her back the $800. It was a gift. Everything was a gift. She's out of her mind with this lawsuit. How is she out of her mind and everything's a gift when you
Because she
signed a
would send me
promissory
text
note?
messages saying that don't worry about it, Brandy, just write it off as your birthday gift, because I said
Okay, let me see that. Let me see that.
I don't have the text messages. You have to call my service provider. I told
I don't
Lori
have to
that.
do anything. You have to prove your defense, baby.
Well, they wouldn't give me the information unless it was court ordered, and they said that.
Why don't you just have your text?
Because my phone got reset.
How does every other litigant manage to give me texts that they need to get?
I don't know.
By calling their
Because
provider
my
and saying,
same
I
number
need
in
these
Metro
texts.
is okay.
How is it 800 when you signed a promissory note? The parties above, Regine Mills and Brandy Backhart, do hereby agree to enter into a contract for a loan in the amount of $1,028 for a period not to exceed 60 days. Is this your signature? Notarized? Okay. Tell me about the rollabout. According to you, that was just one more thing she was supposed to pay you back for? That wasn't a gift for Christmas or her birthday or any other such thing? I'm actually asking you, Miss Mills.
The rollabout was not a gift.
Okay. Did you buy her a gift for her birthday or for
Yes,
Christmas?
I
What was
did.
it you bought her?
The satchel that she was referring to.
So why did you put it in Eric's car?
Excuse
the day
you.
that I
What are you
wasn't in?
doing? What do you think you're doing?
Sorry.
You have a hell of an attitude for somebody who's accepting loans and or gifts, because it's either her way and that big chunk was a loan, or it's your way and she showered $2,000 on you. So why would you snap at her like you just did?
Because she's lying.
Okay. Are you implying that she surprised you by putting it in the car? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, because I gave it back to her and I told her I didn't want it. Can you please take it back? She was like, it's not a big deal. I'll send it back.
Wait, I
said,
thought
"Okay,
that you
please."
ordered it with her.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, but you said you ordered it with her, and now you're telling me that she like foisted it on you as a surprise. Weren't you on the internet ordering it with her?
Yes.
Okay, so you knew it was coming.
And it came and I gave it back to her.
Okay, why did you have a change of heart between the time that you ordered it with her and the time
Because
that
of all the other stuff that she was doing in class.
Okay, what was she doing in class?
The $800 this, the lunch this, the Skills USA that, saying that this is a gift. Now this is it. It's not a gift.
So she had been already trying to collect on it.
Yes.
Okay. So what changed between the time that you were ordering it on the internet
Because
and the
I
time
didn't want it to be a gift and then turn around and not be a gift like the other stuff.
Okay. Did you ever see a penny of any of this money?
I haven't seen one red cent, Your Honor. She hasn't even called me to try and make an arrangement with me.
What did we learn? Are you married?
Yes, I am.
How would your husband have to say about all this?
Oh, actually, he was having palpitations, is why he couldn't come here today.
Did you let him know that you were loaning out all this money? Or did you do it behind his back?
I didn't let him know about all of the details, no, because
What do you mean all the details? Did you tell your husband, I'm loaning somebody I met a few months ago $1,400? Did you ever say that to your husband?
No, I did not, Your Honor, because he would have told me no. I know that.
Why?
Because he is more street-wise than I am, and I really trusted Brandy. She called me her second mom.
But it's not just your money, it's your husband's money too. Do you have children?
Yes, we
Okay,
do.
so you have like certain commitments to use your head a little bit better. Okay?
Yes.
At least you have the good sense to get some of it in writing, because I truly believe that she forgot that she signed something. That's why she was talking like, it's a gift, it's a gift. How dare she? She's crazy with this lawsuit. I think she forgot she signed something. I think that's what happened. So she would have just stood right here, looked me right in the eye and said, I don't know what you're talking about. She's a crazy woman. She's a crazy woman and nobody else liked, and I befriended her, so she tried to buy her way into me.
Your Honor, I trusted her. I was trying to be kind. This woman was crying every day.
There's nothing wrong with being kind. There's something wrong with being foolish. I rule in your favor in the amount of $1,470.49. Pay the lady.
This case ends on a ruling for the plaintiff as the defendant right out here. What's your first reaction to this verdict?
I still think she's crazy.
Why?
That's all.
Well, she did help you out. This is the way out, this way.
Thank you.
You okay? You have anything you want to say about this thing? It's all over?
All I was trying to do is help.
You feel you got taken advantage of?
I certainly did.
Well, maybe a lesson learned then, you know?
Major.
What do you think you learned out of the whole thing that you take out of here?
Not to trust and not to let my guard down anymore.
Okay. All right. Head around the corner. Take it easy over there. Let's go back to Harvey.
Okay, Kurt, I mean, here's the thing. Once you sign a promissory note, don't bother going to court and trying to prove that it's a gift. You're wasting your time.